working is a type of work where you are working on your own without any close or direct supervision, either from your supervisor or whoever is in charge of the work that you are doing. Now, you may be asking yourselves, who is a lone worker then? Now, if you're a carer in the community and you do single calls, you are a lone worker. Okay? Now, if you're a living carer, you live in the house with your clients, as in you're there 247, you are a lone worker. If you're a live-out carer, by that I mean you do not live in the house, you do your 12-hourly shift during the day or at night, you are a lone worker. Now, if you're a support worker and you have in the house where you're working as a night support worker, there's no sleeping with you, you have like 6 people or 8 service users with you, you are a lone worker. If you are a healthcare professional and you work in a ward by yourself, you are a lone worker. Now, there are pros and cons of lone working. And in this video, I will be talking about those pros and cons and how you can protect yourself whilst at work. My name is Kesienaakwaraatie, a health and social care trainer. Welcome to my channel, Being a Carer with Kes. A gazillion thank you, to every single returning subscriber out there and all my mentees. Believe me when I say that your support is not taken for granted. I honestly and truly appreciate everything, okay? And hey, if you're just watching this channel for the first time, hi there, be a part of us. And how can you do that? You smash the subscribe button, okay? Click on the like button, okay? And don't forget to click on the all-important notification bell. So whenever I upload a new video, you, my dear, will be among the very first to know. You might be asking yourself, why should I be a part of this family? On this channel, I talk about everything care. And trust me, you won't regret it, all right? Really connect with me as well on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Care by Kes. And I will most definitely, I'll see you there. So let's get into the crux of the matter for today, which is the pros and the cons of lone working and how you can protect yourself. So which do we talk about first, the pros or the cons? All right, let's go with cons first, okay? So what are the cons, Kes? Now, firstly, you have limited access to help if things go wrong. Yes. Secondly, okay, you are vulnerable to risks if your service users get angry or they get aggressive and violent. Thirdly, you could take it hostage. You are alone, nobody to fight for you or fight with you, okay? And then fourthly, you can't raise an alarm. I mean, how can you do that? You're all by yourself, all by your lonesome. You can't do that, okay? And then fifthly, there is no support if, a dangerous or difficult situation presents itself. You have to brainstorm all by yourself. And sometimes before you can get help, of course, this will have gone, sideways, all right? And then lastly, your location may be unknown, because nobody knows where you are at a particular time. So getting or finding you rather may be a bit difficult, okay? Now, this is not to scare you though, because there are the pros as well. And I know a number of people love working alone. So what are the pros of working alone? Now, the first one is that there is no drama. There's reduced or no conflict whatsoever. Nothing like, oh, I said hi to her or him, they didn't reply me, or they let me do all the work. Nothing of that sort. You're working by yourself. You take full credit of all the job that you do. So sometimes you work with people, they have a laid-back attitude, and you find yourself doing everything, and when the credit is given, they want to also share it with you or take it all by themselves. That does not happen when you are alone working, okay? Now, you also have a satisfaction of the job that you are doing. All right, and again, it helps you to be more efficient at what you do, because you are working at your own pace. You are doing things the way you ought to do them, observing all the things you need to observe to make sure you do a nice job of it. And so if you're not doing that, of course, there's nobody else to blame but yourself if things go wrong, okay? Also, you are in charge of the work that you do. So you call the shots, you determine the pace you go at, you dot all the I's, cross all the T's, and so you give a very good job, okay? But if you are one who hides under the credit of others, then this one is not for you, okay? So what can you do to protect yourself as a lone worker on the job, either as a healthcare professional or anybody actually works on their own? There's a mnemonic that I normally use, and it's titled PLAN. Now, PLAN, the P there stands for what? Prepare. The L stands for look confident. The A is for avoid risk. And the N is for never assume. So let's start with the P. How do you prepare yourself? First of all, you must ensure that your phone is fully charged and is turned on. And also you wear the appropriate, outfit or clothing for the job you have to do. Then the L, look confident. Confident portrays capability in the job that you have to do. Also, looking confident reduces the risk of violence or aggression, because sometimes as healthcare workers, if you look, if you lack confidence rather in the job you're about to do, your clients or residents or service users will not take you seriously, and they may tend to challenge what you're about to do. Okay, and A stands for avoid risks. As much as you can, try to avoid risks. Don't take any shortcuts, please, because you are alone. Do things the way they ought to be done to protect yourself, because at the end of the day, you matter more. Does that make any sense? And then lastly, never assume. Assumption, they say, is the mother of all failures. Never assume that, oh, these guys, oh, they can't do anything to me because they're mentally ill or they have a learning disability. You might be surprised. So don't take them for granted. Do your job the way you ought to do your job. Take no risks. Plan properly. Prepare yourself properly, rather. Look confident, and then you're good to go. Okay? I hope this helps somebody out there who is a lone worker or who works alone. Now, never take anything for granted. Do what you need to do. And until I see you in my next video, never forget, always remember this, that no matter what the matter is, you matter so much more. Au revoir.